What's up, fam? We're going to be getting going here in just a couple minutes, getting this going a little bit early today. If you would do me the greatest honor ever of hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, ding the bell, but especially heading over to @Kellam on Twitter. Head over to @Kellam on Twitter. Hit that retweet button. We got a giveaway we got to do today. And we're going to be drawing. If we get over 70 likes by the end of the stream on the YouTube stream, we get over 70 likes, we'll do double giveaway, and that second giveaway will be of just today's people that are retweeting and liking. So everybody show some love, get involved. We got some charts to cover, and it's scary signals we're looking at, and you're going to be shocked when you see it. So stay tuned, get involved in the live chat. Let's vibe to the tunes. We got some charts to show today. Everybody get involved. Comment in the live chat here on Twitter. Comment down below on the Twitter. Make sure you hit that retweet button, hit that like button, bookmark the post. That gives it's a huge algorithm boost when you do that. Big love to all you. We got some stuff to cover, so let's dive into it. Ben Simmons from Spring Branch, my man. I know the area. I actually went to Side Creek, which is just a little bit north of there. We're going to be diving in here in just a second. Everybody, let's get it. All right. It's time to dive into these charts, talk about these markets. Let's get into it. Everybody retweet this on Twitter. Get the people in the room. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're tuned in from. It is Friday afternoon, October 4th. And as we've been talking about all week, the bull market is over. If you get liquidated and you get just, make stupid decisions in this market, because I have got some crazy data to show you today that should quell some of your fears, but should also make you super fearful. What the hell are you talking about, Kelly? Well, we're going to dive into that. We got some really great things we're going to be diving into today. Again, everybody, thank you for being here. It is Friday. It's been a long week. I've been still recovering from jet lag and sickness. And you see, I'm finally not coughing like an insane person. We got 100 people in the room so far. Only 9 of you have hit that like button. Now, of course, that's just on the YouTube side. But on Twitter, if you are over there on the Twitterverse, make sure, do me a favor. This is the #1 way you can help out. One is just by being here, but 2, making sure that you see here on my page, if you scroll down, this right here, hit that little retweet. Only 3 of you are showing love. Come on, show me some love. I'm here for you on a daily basis. Sick, tired, beaten up, whatever it is, I am here for you. So be there for me. Hit that retweet, hit that like button, or at least by at minimum, if you're on YouTube, hit that like button on YouTube, subscribe, make sure your notifications are turned on, and ding that bell. Because we got some stuff to go over today. I do appreciate each and every one of you that does tune in on a regular basis, even if you don't participate in retweeting and all that. Just a reminder, when you do hit that retweet button, you get entered to win. Today's the day we draw. If we get over 70 likes today, we will do a double draw. Maybe one of them will be money. Big love to each and every one of you that is here. We got some things to talk about. Bitcoin, markets, crypto. What are we seeing? We are seeing this is pushing up a little bit. Remember, yesterday it was below 2.1 trillion. It got almost down, I think, to 2.04, if I'm not mistaken, trillion. And we're up about 10 billion. What was that? Almost $100 billion, which is awesome. Let's actually pull this up to the most current day. We got 21. Sorry, I cannot read. What am I talking about? 61.5 essentially. Ethereum sitting here still under 2,400. BNB about 550. Solana 141. We got XRP still hovering down there. It took the spill. Maybe that's as far as it's going to go. 52 cents. Dogecoin sitting here at about 10 cents. Do you all think Dogecoin's going to hit $1 this cycle? Let me know what you think. I'm kind of on the fence about that. But, you know, when we get that big mass wave of retail adoption coming in here, I do think anything's possible. I mean, I do want to just point out, I mean, I'm not the biggest Dogecoin fan, but sometimes you just got to realize retail interest. What am I trying to look at here? Market cap, boom. When we come out here to all, look at this. Dogecoin did over $90 billion market cap on a meme coin. Are we going to see something like that again? Now, remember, will we get 90 billion? Maybe. Well, does that mean what's that going to mean when the price gets up to $1? If we get up to $1, I mean, let's move this over. 1, 2. That is, let's see, 1, 2. That is one. Let's see. This is 146 trillion divided by 100. Oh, it's to be 3, right? This, I mean, the price would be so damn high because there's so much emission on Dogecoin. You have to realize that. We may get this market cap again, but the price is not going to be as high as it was back here because there's been so many Dogecoin printed. We have to understand that. Now, when we're considering other projects out there, there's so many great projects in this space. Solana, some people would argue Tron because of everything happening in Asia. Toncoin making huge strides this last 6 months. Cardano, Avalanche. Is Cardano going to resurge back? Is it going to get back above $3? I think it will likely get above $3. Is it going to get to 9 or 12 like some people are thinking? I don't think so. It doesn't have that institutional nod. Maybe it will get that, but it does not have that institutional nod. And I think this cycle is going to be about where that institutional money is flowing into. Yes, we're going to get a huge wave of adoption in retail, but the question is, how much money is retail really going to be able to bring in when we're at record lows for savings and record highs for debt and defaults and bankruptcies? Avalanche also, I think, is going to do very well, very, very well, considering also, the different types of partnerships and the way this chain is built and the inclusions this has in the Grayscale Trust and likely the future sort of Bitcoin and broader crypto basket altcoin ETFs that will likely launch sometime, I would think sometime next year once we get some regulatory clarity. Chainlink, $11. It still just blows my mind that this is $11. We got Polkadot at $4.16, Near at $4.74. I'm very, very, very bullish on Near this cycle. We got Litecoin still riding up here in the top 20. Still has a little bit of a back end sort of push of some, I won't call it institutional support, but the right type of people support. And it's got some incredible metrics behind it. We kind of dog on Litecoin. Maybe we'll look at Litecoin a little bit today. Sui's $1.74, kind of newer player on the block this cycle as compared to Solana. Remember what Solana did last cycle. Avalanche last cycle launched roughly plus or minus two months of the halving. Sui's kind of in the same sort of framework. It actually launched, a little bit before that, but it's newer this cycle. And sometimes when you have newer things, they could be better. Sometimes when you have newer things, it's just a shiny new thing that cannot follow through. So let's go ahead and dive in and talk about what we want to talk about today. We got 181 people in the room right now between Twitter and YouTube. Again, before we dive into everything, I want to give you all the opportunity to participate in that giveaway. Head over onto my Twitter page right here. If you're watching on Twitter, all you have to do is make sure you hit this retweet button, hit that like button. If you're on YouTube, head over to my page. And one of the reasons we do this is because there's so many fake profiles out there for all of us people that are here doing content. Make sure you are following the correct Kelly Kellam. There's only 2 L's twice. There's no third L. There's no dot. There's no Kelly Kellam 1. There's no Kelly Kell with the UM. There's no Kelly Kellam with the EM. There's like 130 different fake profiles of me. Make sure you're following the correct account and show some love. And we're gonna try and get back to you guys as much as possible. Let me go ahead and actually share this really quick because I did not do this yet. I'm just putting that free traders group deal in the pinned comments here on YouTube. If you do want to participate, there's been astronomically great, consistent, amazing calls on there on a daily basis throughout every day. I'm posting this here on Twitter too, directly below. There you go. Make sure you only click on the one that has it next to my name that has the blue check mark. Now, and is this free to sign up to? All you have to do is sign up with CoinW. All the instructions are on this link when you click there. Crypto Danks says, Kelly, my wife keeps telling me to tell you hi. What's up, wife? Wifey Danks. Not sure what's going on between you two. Well, there's a bullish divergence, my guy. There's a bullish divergence, and it's been really pressing things up, and I think it's about to break through. She said hi, Mrs. He said hi, Mrs. Danks. Well, big love to all of you, and thank you for that super chat, my guy, and thank you to my brother, I should say. Thank you to everybody that participates and is BitLab members here on YouTube and so on and so forth. We got some things to talk about. Everything is so bearish right now. That's not the chart I wanted to show you. I just moved some things. Everything is so bearish right now. I mean, look at how bad this is. This is spelling disaster. We're about to break all the... Okay, let's back up the truck. We're going to get to why this is a complete farce. And this idea that things are over because we see this, I'm going to get to that in a second. I'm going to show you why it's so much more bullish than you think it is. This is what we want to see, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Let's get through a couple of these different posts, get some context of the situation. We're going to dive in. We're going to look at some charts. We're going to do some TA. We're going to do this together because that's what this is about. And again, everybody, if this is your first time here, welcome to the BitLab Academy stream. My name is Kelly Kellam. I'm here to bring you meaningful tools, content, resources, and build this wonderful, empowering community alongside you, not to you. I don't speak to you. We are doing this together, and I bring together some of the top minds in the space from Kevin Svensson, Crypto Burb, Matthew Hyland, Tech Dev, Credible Crypto. I mean, you name the Jesse Olson, Jordan Lindsay, Mark Yusko, Gary Cardano. I'm bringing people to you guys on a daily basis throughout every week. And I just want to make sure, Crypto Danks, my guy, just want to make sure you guys stay on the right side of these trends because there's so much noise in the market. We got to clear it out. And again, you know what? Let's start today. Everybody, this sounds hokey. You want me to get to the charts, but take a deep breath, man. Put your hand on your heart. Say, I'm thankful for you. Not me. You're thankful for you, man. You got to be thankful. You're here before the large majority of the masses everywhere. Now, given you might be here and stressed and a little anxious and not sure what to do, but that's okay. You are here before everybody. There's going to be some noise along the way, but we want to make sure we don't mess this up. Bill Brower, what's up? I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Bill Brower says, Kelly, cannot get enough of your streams. You know what? I can't get enough of you guys. I appreciate all of you here. And again, I do want to double quadruple shout out Mrs. Alexandra G, always sharing such incredible help here on the back end here on BitLab Academy. So I do love you. I do appreciate you. And let's go ahead and dive in. Now, ask yourself also what you're grateful for beyond yourself, your friends, your family, your legs, your arms, your fingers, your mind, your ability to if you don't know something, come out here and learn. None of us, some people are not the smartest. Some people are not we're all over the place, but I'd rather be with somebody that's not the smartest, that has the eagerness to go and learn and figure things out. Those people are going to make it much further than somebody that's just smart, that's arrogant, that doesn't realize what's in front of them. So let's talk about it. BitLab fam, how you doing? Food is life. I agree with you on that. I don't know why every time I change screens, you see how these things just move around for no reason whatsoever. I don't know. One of these days I'll figure it out. Now, coming into what we want to talk about today, Bitcoin price dipped below 60K, sparks the most exchange buying since 2022. We're going to get into this. We're not going to go into the article because I have some better data than this article, but this is a headline that's going around, and I think it is poignant about what's going on in the market right now. Some people are scared. If you're scared right now, if you're worried at all, don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to us. Throw a 1 in chat if you're a little worried right now. It's okay if you are. That's why we got this community. That's why we're bringing the data to you. If you're completely, let's say, if you're over 80%, secure, you're like, okay, I got my strategy in place. I'm a little frustrated right now because it's sideways, but I know what to do. I'm confident where I think it's going. Throw a 2 in chat. There's no wrong answers here. In fact, if you throw a 1 in chat, you might give other people confidence to realize, man, okay, there's other people kind of struggling along. Okay. Not everybody's going to have the answers. That's okay. Coinbase is delisting USDT in EU over compliance. Well, we'll have to take a look at that. Maybe we'll pull that up. Thank you for letting me know. Clay the Great One. Hey, we're here for you, buddy. This is a fam jam time. Let's get it. Well, we just got economic news this morning. The economy added 254,000 jobs in September above expectations. I'm sure you've seen this on every other channel you've watched this morning. Actually, I'd love to know. Let me know how many different YouTube streams do you watch? And I don't need you to just watch mine. I'm just curious. If you only watch this one, put a 1. If you watch, more than 3 daily, put 3+. If you're just watching all day long, just put plus. And there's no wrong answer. I'm just curious. Some people will find one stream they like and they watch it all the time. Some people just, they dive in and they're watching. I know when I started, I was learning, watching, doing everything for years before I was in crypto. But when crypto came about and crypto YouTube started popping off, I would follow anybody that streamed. I wanted to learn anything from anybody everywhere all the time. I was doing 80, 100-hour weeks, just learning and supplementing that with my traditional finance knowledge. Now, Taters, plus. Yeah. Well, big love to any of you. If you're here for the first time or you watch regularly, thank you for being here. Now, we saw this news. I'm sure you've seen it on other crypto Twitters. And the reason why I bring this up, sometimes some of you that watch a lot will be like, well, I've already seen this data. You also have to realize there's some people that this may be their first stream of the day. They may be different time zone, it doesn't matter. We got to kind of touch on all the things, and I'll give my takes on them. I just want to highlight that. But we got, this resilient market. In fact, Caleb, and I apologize for the language, but Caleb keeps it real. You can't be mad at people keeping it real. Excuse me. He said this morning. Where did he post so damn much? Where did he post it? There you go. I knew he said that word. That's why I was searching for it. Labor market doomers should be absolutely effing embarrassed. Too bad they operate with so much cognitive dissonance. There's been so many people calling for a recession, calling for the market's going to break down, calling for we're going to see all these job losses, and we've been just seeing these things just bucking the absolute trend of the masses of these people that are looking at this sort of this other data that, give me 1 second because I've been trying to post this damn article for 2 hours and it finally finished here. So let me go ahead and get this on here. Video, let me edit. This is going to take me 2 seconds. Don't worry about this. Slug, generate slug from title, publish now. Let's go ahead and put this in Bitcoin. Now publish there, publish now publish. Sorry, I'm also a contributing content creator on the Street Roundtable, which is gets syndicated out to like 600 million people. So this needs to go out. But I'm not just a guy that comes here, and I'm not just a YouTube guy. You guys, I try to bring you data because I got an idea or two about things. I don't know why. Look, you guys see this? Let me show you something. This is how frustrating it is to do media. Let's see this page right here. You look at this. Why does it not allow me to pick a damn first screen for, look at how stupid I look on this, and I cannot change. There's nothing I can do to change this. Let's see. No, it doesn't let me. That's just so stupid, but whatever. I've got this. Boom, 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 boom. Got it all. Got the promo information. I need to set is it meta? Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. You're seeing the inside workings here. SEO. No, that's not what I want. Meta. Discover. Oh, man. Here we go. Primary selection. I think that's it. Meta description. I got the promo social meta. I think that's it. Yeah. So go ahead and publish. Yes, we are publishing. So there we go. Sorry, I got to sidetrack there for just a second because we got to get this stuff out. So now we can come over here, go to thestreet.com / and then come here to crypto. Let's see if it is published. I just want to make sure I didn't mess anything up, which I do all the time. There it is. Awesome. So we are good to go. Now let's get back to it. Sorry about that, everybody. You're showing me some love. Thank you for the patience there. And I apologize. Does this frustrate any of you? This grinds my gears. You guys ever pay for internet, or you see cell phone ads about how fast it is, and when you use it, you never get the speed that they tell you about. I've been trying to upload the video that had to be paired with that article since 8:15. I just looked over and it finally finished. So that's why I had to get that out, because it needs to get syndicated out to Yahoo and MSN and all that kind of stuff. So big love to you guys. Let's get back in here. We're going to skip through some of this nonsense because we want to look at the data. We want to see what this crazy bear crash signal is, because I'm telling you, they're lying to you, just like our government, just like the doctors, just like everything we've seen in the last 5 years. The biggest disenfranchisement ever. And now what's happening right now, you have a chance to see the data in the charts. And you're either going to lie to yourself because you don't understand it, or you're going to see what people that make money in this market see, and that sometimes they are trying to make you believe something so that you will hand over your money. That's what you need to realize. So let's dive in to what these things are right in here. So first off right here, people puke their position because they were over leveraged or fell for the Iran bottle rockets for a second time. This is an ongoing thing that just never seems to stop. And every time there's a temporary escalation, the markets take a dump. And then what happens is it rebounds dramatically. Now with this morning's great jobs report, the economy is confirmed strong, while we just started global easing, aka that money printing coming in the markets, baby. That's what's happening right now. We've seen that always front runs Bitcoin and risk assets, saying, see you later, suckers, to the bears that were just chicken shit to invest in the fear. Now, there's different times of the market that you want to look at. You don't always buy fear. If you just had a market cycle top on a time basis of where you're estimating the likely bull market top would be, and every time you get a dip and there's fear, no, you don't necessarily need to buy. No. But once you've had the bear market play out, you've had accumulation, you've started the uptick, you're at previous all-time high consolidation ranges, which is where we've been at since March. And now you're also seeing the global liquidity ticking up. You're seeing institutions that have been stacking in like a motherfucker. You know what I'm about to say. The signals, everything is saying we're about to ride this sucker to Valhalla if you're reading the right data. So coming back on, this is that liquidations I was talking about. I shared this in that video, and I'm going to post that video tomorrow because it's a very good, it's a 6-minute video. But it's this. Look at September 29th. Where's my mouse? See September 29th? And then 29th, and then you see, oh, where's the, it's already coming down. It's already coming down. And then right here, is this the first? Come on, man. Show me the October 1st drop. So was this from Iran? No. Was this from Iran? No. Maybe it was one of the matches on the fire, but the fire was already burning. And this is that fire down here. And the market wants to come down and put that fire out, which is essentially people being over leveraged with a lot of people looking to make a lot. They want to catch it. They're taking these longs, on all these different positions. Some of them are 2x, 5x, 10x, 30x, so on and so forth. And they start to stack up in here. These are over leveraged longs that as the price comes down, it flushes these out. Some people close them without getting liquidated, but they close them at a loss. And other people are forced close, AKA liquidated. And when a long is liquidated, it is forced short, meaning they have to sell into the market because this was a long. And this cleared this out. So we kind of de-risked the market a little bit is essentially what happened here, which is what our boy Will Clemente was saying in here. Now, with that being said, looking at these different analogs of previous price cycles, this is likely going to be the move. But the question is going to be when. Are we going to get a dip down to 56K? Maybe. I'd love it. I'd love it. It would be frustrating on a content engagement side because so many people are like, it's not going up. It's over. That's not how the market works. When you have a market cycle and you have a structure and it's within that structure and everything is still, acting in accordance, and you're seeing the basically forward-looking, future bullish, instigating sort of signals, then you can't help but also lean that direction and where you think things are going. If you're trading and investing, forward-looking, not just looking inward at your emotions. Your emotions will serve you in your relationship, and almost none of you engage with your emotions enough to have the best relationship you could have. Yet you engage with your emotions intimately when you're trading in markets, when it's going to rob you. It's funny, that inverse correlation. We don't dive into our emotions with people in our lives, and it robs us of that relationship. Yet we dive into our emotions in these markets, and it robs us of money. It's not that emotions are the problem. It's that you need to learn how and when to tune into your emotions and how to respond to them rather than react. Yeah, this is getting a little metaphysical, but this makes the most sense because I've seen it over and over and over in data. Now, the other thing here is we're seeing Bitcoin demand from US spot ETFs is rising, not decreasing. Big money. They went from net selling 5K Bitcoin on September 2nd to buying 7K Bitcoin at September end, the highest since July 21st. In Q1 2024, spot ETFs bought nearly 9,000 Bitcoin daily, boosting prices to new highs. If this trend continues, prices may rise further in quarter four. That's an understatement of a century, and I would agree with it wholeheartedly. I'm going to bookmark this so I can share it later. I forgot to share this in that video this morning, but also this right here. Largest outflows from Bitcoin exchanges, from the exchanges since November 2022, not November 22nd, since November 2 years ago. On-chain data shows an increase in Bitcoin outflows from exchange. All three 30, 50, and 100-day moving averages show this. Boom, largest, boom. This looks like it's just, no, this is zoomed out. This is where people we're thinking we're likely bottoming. The problem is we didn't bottom. But what was the reason? Was it because the signals were wrong? No, because we're starting to do bullish divergence into this. It was the fact that right in this zone here, we had a catastrophic effect from the cascading liquidations that, everybody thought was finally all over. Luna, Celsius, Voyager, BlockFi. It's like, okay, we're going to start taking off exchange. This is probably going to set a base with some chop. Then we got that final capitulation boom right here, which was FTX, which in some ways you could have never foresaw, some ways you should have. But at the end of the day, it's been since here that we're getting, look, and this relatively marked a bottom. Now, I want to say that because we're getting this size outflow again, but again, as bullish as I am, I'm not confident saying that no, we're absolutely not going to have a dip. There's a couple levels in the sand that we're going to talk about today. I'm going to show you how, why, what, when, and where so that we can get into it. Nasty Stepmom says, oh, we get nasty today. That's right, we are. We're looking at the charts. We're going to destroy the bears because the data is destroying them, not me. So let's go continue to get on into it. So we're getting that oscillation to the upside. We're seeing since the ETF flows launched, what do you notice is predominant and dominant on this chart, on the flows? These are positive, these are negative. What is dominant here? Absolutely, unquestionably, inflows, meaning people buying spot ETFs. The appetite for Bitcoin spot ETFs. Okay, we got a little outflow here. Fear. This was the first time some people that bought the ETF were at a loss. They're used to having swings, but over a larger period of time. Bitcoin crypto market, the velocity of technology makes everything faster, and so too are these market cycles and the swings and how fast things move, which is why when you see that there is let me say this, when you finally realize that there's a fixed supply of Bitcoin, and yes, there's inflation, but it is on a reductive sort of mechanism in that it is going to reduce the amount of inflation over time up until that fixed final Bitcoin is mined. However, US dollar is on an indefinite and never-ending top of how much money can be printed. You can be printed to nothing. With Bitcoin, it is a fixed supply, and we're seeing the appetite for ETFs, institutions, money, people. But this is the place to be, and I hope you can get behind that. That's why you're here. And if you can't, then I don't know what you're doing here. Maybe you're just a tourist trying to figure out what this whole Bitcoin thing is. Well, it's going to tell you if you don't figure it out yourself. Now, when we look further, continuing on, the premium gap, retail is essentially coming back in. And this doesn't mean new retail. This means there's buying pressure, spot buying pressure in the market. Looking at past Bitcoin price movements alongside this indicator, we can see that the price often experiences short-term increases when short-term increases when a golden cross is formed, as highlighted by the chart. Essentially, what we're looking at is a moving average in blue, and then the actual active sort of premium on Coinbase. And what we're looking at is once this basically reaches the bottom and starts crossing up, we're also seeing that it stays positive gap. It's almost like what we look at when we're looking at price on Bitcoin on TradingView. You're seeing the positive spread on the VWAP, the intention to go positive when it breaks below the VWAP and rejects at it, the intention to play negative, basically shorts. So we're seeing the same thing here. This is basically the retail buying pressure, which kind of informs this gap. Once this goes positive, look, we're getting positive movement. Oh, we got a dip. What did it result in? Boom, a buying opportunity. Price action, once this moved back positive, went back up. But then once this exhausted that, also lower high here, still a little bit of a cough, a lower high here, we then end up going flat with one more little impulse before breakdown. Also, look at this, bearish divergence on this as well. And what we're seeing right now, this is setting up, it hadn't done it yet, but this is setting up for a potential bottom. If this is able to push up and we can sustain buying pressure, and this pushes and I was going to go into a song, then this may be indicating we may be getting that. But what else, Kelly? What other signals are there? Because October was supposed to be here. The price is breaking down. What am I to believe? Everything seems so bearish. The strike workers, they just pushed the strike to January. We still have geopolitical concerns. So I'm not going to say that there's not a bearish concern. There is. but we weigh it in the probabilities of everything going on. What is this question here? I see Ugin Sky, unmined. Was there a question here? 21 million, 3 million left. Yeah, roughly about 3 million left though. Satoshi's wallet's got 1 million, and there's been estimated somewhere between, I'd say, people say higher, but I would say between 2.5 and 4 million Bitcoin that have been lost forever. So you could take those out of the equation as well. So realistically, we're going to have somewhere about 17 to 14 million Bitcoin that will ever be available ever. And there's going to be people that lose them along the way. So it is deflationary. Everybody says it's fixed, but there is a nature of deflationary-ness in Bitcoin because of this. It's inflationary as it stands as we continue to mine the rest of the supply, but it's a supply that goes like this. A hell of a lot of mining, hell of a lot of inflation early on, and it's arcing to a fixed supply, whereas the US dollar goes like this, inflation to infinity. That is the difference here. Now, continuing on here, we talked about this yesterday, the short-term holders dipping into this zone like we saw right in here, boom, up. We saw right in here, boom, up. Now, this was a chop zone. And look at this. Each time this dipped below, opportunity. Dip below, opportunity. Now, this flattened out, but this was a tradable move. For investors, we're in I would argue, the most asymmetric opportunity we've ever seen in the Bitcoin. We could say crypto market, but I'll say Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Chainlink are the three predominant, most blue chip coins for how they're integrated, the partnerships they have, the kind of players that are behind them, and the institutional interest. Solana's loosely behind that, but I have a lot less confidence in Solana because there's a lot of hinky stuff that's gone on within the Solana ecosystem, and a lot of their volume is tied to meme coins. So what happens if meme coins get regulated out? Volume gone. Solana, I think, would take a pretty big hit in that case if that were to happen. So Bitcoin, Chainlink, Ethereum, I think are the three safest bets. The next ones up, I think, would be Avalanche, Near Protocol, Aerodrome for sure, Ondo. Those are, I think, the safest plays within the ecosystem. Are they going to give you the biggest gains? No, they're going to still have huge gains. Arrow would give the biggest gains out of all of those, in my opinion. Now, continuing on, we talked about the other day, the on-balance volume, the interest, the on-balance volume actually traded on exchange. Volume is the best metric of interest because you could see people moving and transacting and the interest pushing into an area. Now we see price action pushing up. We see the on-balance volume breaking out of this consolidation and this front ran, boom, this major move. We're seeing that again right now. I covered this yesterday, so we're not going to dive in further. But this is the best chart of all. We're about to share it right now. October's over. It's completely over because we had a 5.5% pullback in the charts. Let's see this. Because we had a 5.5% pullback in the charts. This is what we had. This is October 1st. Yes, it's a larger drop. Since October 1st, we've had a 5.5% pullback. Well, let's look at October 2023. With the first week of October, this is October 1st, right here, this line. We broke down the crash. Bitcoin, it died. Bitcoin was over. That was it for Bitcoin, guys, because it dropped 7.4%. This is that crazy shit. Guys, it's over. We've had 6 pullbacks of over 18% since March 13th. What the hell is everybody worried about this minus 5.5%? In fact, we have not even reached that threshold of what we saw back here in October 2023 that then resulted, and I did not measure this from the bottom here. I measured this from the October 1st, the open of the October 1st. From here to here, we had basically 28.94, 29% pump. So October didn't happen, or did it? This is where we're at right now. And people are saying, why is October not happening? Because if you want to leave, get the hell out of this space. You don't deserve to be here. I'm not saying if you're thinking about it. If you just can't handle what we're seeing over and over and over and over again in these charts that are giving you the signal especially when we consider, we've talked about this a lot, the regularity of this pattern. If this doesn't look regular, if this doesn't look regular to you in terms of the cycle flow, the rinse repeat, we have the halving, we have the breakout up, the bullish period, we have the bearish period that everybody thinks is dead. We set a low. Oh my God, it went from, what was this price? 1,200 down to 164. It's dead, right? Well, the previous low, this wasn't even the low. This was $10 at the breakout point. This wasn't even the low. $10. The next low, $164. The next low, $3,401. The next low, oh my God, $15,820. If you do nothing else because you're struggling to understand what's going on in this market, stop looking at the bullish potentials. Look at the lows of every market cycle and you'll realize these are astronomical gains at each low. That's what gives me confidence, not what highs we can get to. This is suggesting the next low, even if this is it, say we travel sideways for 5 years, doesn't matter to me. Don't worry, that's 0.01% happening. But we have a new low. And then to break up from here, guys, gals, countrymen, friends, everybody that's in this market, this is so bullish where we're at right now. This period of time is the same period of time post-halving. I've talked about this over and over again because people aren't getting it. I'm seeing people frustrated, but we are just now, just like we saw last year, October 1st, I think this was 9 or 10 days. And then the rest of the month, it ate up to 7% and then actually pumped beyond that massively. It went from, I can't see the price here, but we could pull it up on the chart in a second. We're still within this. And I would argue, and I say this in that story that I just published, that article, let's pull it up. I'm going to pull it up right here. I'll share all the alpha with you guys because you guys are my family. This is that alpha. Bitcoin crash, right? No, don't be a fool. Watch these signals. And so did this, man, give me 1 second. I did it wrong. I knew I did it wrong. Featured. No, okay, it's on. It was loading. My bad. I did it right. And it's this right here. This is that level that I was talking about. Where is it at? 50 right here. So a pullback was expected here. I've talked about that. The cleansing of over-leveraged position has actually created a healthier market environment. By shaking out some of the weaker positions, the stage is set for a more stable and sustainable upward trend. Bitcoin's potential trend reversal back to the upside is in play. The near-term bull case only gets weaker if we break below $52,000. Why $52,000? Well, let's go to the charts. Let's look at it. Let's break it down because we are here to ride this dragon, baby. We are going to ride this dragon. And let's look at this right here. If we're zooming out, we're looking at these lows. This low was all the way down here. My candles were here. Look, this is the box. What's in the box? $52,000 is in the box. That is this box. Oops. Right here. It's actually, we're going to make it a little bit. There we go. This is the bottom side of the daily candles, but the wick goes actually down all the way to here. The wick goes all the way down here to, we can see 52,000. We're looking on the right here, $52,500, 52.6, 52.5. So if we break down all the way through this support, actually look at this support that we've had drawn forever, holding beautifully. Money flows starting to round back up, positive. VWAP angled up. RSI starting to bounce. It's not there yet. It doesn't mean we're going to get that move all the way from here, all the way back up here. We have to watch for a potential relief rally and another attempt to the downside. We've got to be adaptable. But if I had to argue the point, and I'm doing it with my money in the market, that's how you argue the point. That's how you say, this is what I believe in. I expect that this will likely hold in this region. I expect it'll hold above 57,000, this low in this range. If we lose that, we're still technically, we're still in this trend either way. But we're trying to consider do we have the higher low? Do we have the higher high? We do kind of have an intermediary higher high, as we talked about yesterday with Christopher Inks. We really want to get this above this zone right in here. But until this breaks down and breaks below $52,000, October is still here, baby. The charts are giving you the goods. They're showing you the outline of where the levels of interest are. And I'm trying to share this with you guys on a daily basis. Yeah, everybody hit that like button, show some love, hit the subscribe button. If you are tuned in on the Twitterverse, I appreciate you. We got the majority of people watching today are on Twitter. We got 566 people in the house, 64 likes here on YouTube, but on Twitter, what does it say? We got 20. Oh, no, it's not 23. We got 12 people. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Let's see if more of you showed some love. 12 active participants that are actually showing. If you're watching this on Twitter, hit that retweet, hit this like button. Remember, we got 66 likes. I said at 65. I said if we get over 70, we're going to do 2 giveaways today. So everybody hit the like button on YouTube, but everybody hit this retweet right here. Boom. Show some love. Spread the wealth. Spread the love. And if you want to join us in that free traders group, we've been just nonstop winning calls in there. I mean, so many, and the member streams and such. Hit this right there. This will take you to Telegram, and it will show you the 3-step process. Make sure it is access to Signal Labs when you go in there, and make sure you're only doing it from this one with the check mark that you see is me. Join for free. We got all kind of stuff in there, and so much more stuff is coming. So get in while you can. Now, continuing on, we're getting the start of the bounce. Daily money flow is starting to cross back up. Let's look at the 8-hour chart. 8-hour chart, we're kind of getting choppiness, so it's not clear yet. There's still people on the fence. And I expect, especially with Bitcoin, everything that's going on the broader markets, yes, we need to pay attention to it. But we also need to know what's going on specifically in the Bitcoin market. With Bitcoin, there's $16 billion cash that's going out to these crypto. I mean, it is specifically crypto focused people from FTX. And there's an appeal on October 7th, which is Monday. So if we look at how all this lines up, okay, we've got that 7-day period or 7 to 8 day period. Let's go back in October. Where's October? October 2023. It's right here. So this was at 7.4. This is October 1st right here. All right. So measure, press this shift button, click on the chart. A little secret tip for you guys. If you want, you don't have to come hit the measuring tape. Put your mouse where you want it, click the shift button, click on the chart, and then just move your mouse. So this is about, we're looking at the days, not the percentage. That's about 9 days to the downside and about 13 days. So the first half the month was wrecking people's opinion about what was going to happen. Is that really? There's no way. Yeah, I guess so. And then right here, from this point on, when this started breaking up, this is, okay, I'm looking at the bottom down here for the date. We're going to the end of the month, October 31st, 16 days up, about 14 days to the downside. So considering with where we're at right now on this chart, we're on the 8-hour chart, but okay, we've had, I mean, we're not even going to count from the first. We'll count from where we're at right now. We are, that is 6 days down. If we do it from the first itself, let's actually go to the daily. If we go to the October 1st itself, I mean, we don't have to count. We're on the 4th day. We may have a little bit of down, a little chop, but as long as we're above here, I'm super bullish on the near term. I'm still bullish on this likely reversing. I'm still bullish on the fact that we, ignore this wick. If you look at the candle bodies, we're forming a massive shoulder, head, shoulder. And if that's the case, what is the measurement from there to there? And we move this out to the breakout point. The neckline this is going to be very messy, but the neckline is kind of right here. So we're going to do this. This would be somewhere over here. This will give us a target up here in the 80s. Okay. So things are lining up. We just need to let them to continue to build. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'll do a quick shortcut key tutorial for everybody. There's a lot of new people here. If you use TradingView, I get so frustrated watching people use TradingView because they don't know how to use the damn thing efficiently. First off, you see all these numbers across the top. If you want them so you don't have to click on this every single time, click on that little arrow. That's yours might say daily or whatever. Click on the little arrow. Put a star next to it. See that 1 minute disappeared? Watch, star. This is how you get them up there. You can have whatever you want on there. Now, same thing here. You can have this little toolbar. See this toolbar that I have right here? I built it, and it's a star that you see. You can't see, but there's a big-ass star down here on the bottom. Sorry. Down here on the bottom under my picture. If you click that star, that turns on your favorites, and that is with this little arrow, turn on the star, star, star. You're adding stuff to your preferred toolbar if you want to use a toolbar. If you want to do a horizontal line, if I say option, because I'm on Mac, option for all of you on PC, it's Alt. Okay, so option H, Alt H is a horizontal line. Option V, Alt V is a vertical line. Option J is a horizontal ray, so you don't have to have it going all the way across your chart. Again, that's Option or Alt A. If you are on, if you want a Fibonacci, Option F. That's it. Maybe, usually you need to click on the chart first and then Option F. See, I haven't done anything else. I don't have to hold it. Now I click once on the chart, move my mouse. I got a Fibonacci. Okay. If you want to do there's a couple more. I forget what the other things I wanted to do right now. There's other ones that Option T, Option or Alt T. That gives you a trend line. Boom, right there. There's your little quick shortcuts, little quick intermediary in the middle of the stream, little quick tips for all of you that sit here and you're going back and forth every single, it's like, come on, man. Yeah. There's Alexander G shared that link in the thing. Go watch that video. It's 12 minutes. I go through how to set up. It's quick. It's 12 minutes. Show you how to set up your templates on your TradingView, the quick keys, all the things you need to do to make sure you can set your TradingView up how you want to. We need to make sure before this market absolutely melts our faces to the upside that you understand how to chart, that you understand how to read these charts, that you understand how to use TradingView and do it efficiently. So when you're in here moving around, you can do it. I mean, look at this beautiful inverse head and shoulders. Is the chart trying to tell us something? Should we degen into an absolutely ridiculous trade because this is saying on this chart basis that this is trying to break its ass to the upside? Man, let me look at the data. I'm glad we just looked at this. Okay, VWAP angled up. Money flow trying to angle to the upside. What does the BitLab intelligence say? Okay, we're holding above the trend signal line. This is a concern, though. We've got this weekly VWAP. This is what I was talking about earlier, the weekly VWAP. It doesn't matter if I'm looking at the 3-minute or the 4-hour. We are right on that VWAP. You'll notice. Well, it's going to be weekly over the on the smaller time frame. But yeah, we're sitting right against this. Holy moly. This is, I mean, what does this look like on the 4-hour? This is still being withheld, the trend signal line and the weekly VWAP. There's more bullishness on the 4-hour. I'm looking at the dashboard right here, BitLab Trading Stack. If you want more information, if you want to learn how to do technical analysis, if you want to learn on-chain data, if you want to get in our Discord, if you want access to these indicators, the link is right there. This deal is about to go away. lab.bitlabacademy.com. It's right there flashing on the screen. Get over there. It's free to sign up. No commitment. 15-day free. And you also, that's for the Discord with all the different charts and chart requests and member streams and all that. lab.bitlabacademy.com/deal. And you get access to get these indicators as well, which have been such a blessing, trying to read look at this. Just before this broke to the upside, bullish divergences printed with the BitLab trading stack, BitLab intelligence. That deal is going to be evaporating, going away once we break past previous all-time high at $74,000. But this is looking like it's trying to make a move, but it's not yet there. We need to see this break above this before we have confidence going up. On the 3-minute chart, it looks like it's trying to signal a move to the upside, but also notice this is about a 1.5% move. So I would only take this, not you, I would only take this on high leverage on a very small position with the tight stop loss. I'm not saying put thousands. I wouldn't even recommend any of you do that. But my strategy, if I'm going to trade on 3 minutes, and say I'm going to take a quick swing on this because this may get an impulse to the upside, but that will likely fail and come back down. Because look at this. You see this this high and this high, VWAP and RSI trending lower. So there's an attempt that's trying to be made, but it feels like it's going to be a trap. So just a little side note there. Now coming back over, look at this. That measurement that we just did on this wick on that 3 minute. Look at where this goes to. Option H, previous low range. So maybe this is what's going to happen. This impulse up into this. I'm going to keep an eye on this into the end of this stream because I might be taking a little gambling bet here. I do not recommend you any. Oh, you know what? We'll do it super tight. Super tight. We're going to look at this. Boom. Making sure if you're ever trading leverage that you're on isolated. Making sure you're only trading the amount that you want to trade. I'm going to, let's see, 61,849, 61,849. Oh, damn it. There we go. I got my stop entered. You see how I click this TPSL? You click that. You can enter your stop loss on entry. So now it doesn't really bother me. This is such a small move. Yeah, 0.6. I'm going to actually lower it just a touch because this might come down. This might come down and touch that. Let me check that again. Yeah, it's a 13. See that? $13 loss on that stop loss to the downside. But I will also lose the fees on that. We got trades going on, by the way. I just want to shout out again. We got trades going on all the time over here in, let me turn this on, in the BitLab, in the Signals Lab right here. I got so much stuff in there. Boom. The link that is pinned to the top of the live chat. It's also directly below the video right here. This is where you get it. This is also right here. This is where you get it in the comments. You get in here, and then once you get into the Signals Lab, there's been just, so many good trade. Look at these different trades that have been in here throughout. 26%, 99%, 80%, 18%, 71%, 80%, 47%, 55%. And all the signal. Then there's swing trades, scalp trades, community stuff that are getting posted in here. And I'm going to be way more active in this now that I'm not sick anymore because we got a couple other pro traders. We are giving you the goods. Make sure you take advantage of that. That link is directly below this if you're watching on Twitter, as you can see right here. Boom. It's also on the YouTube in the top of the description. It's also in the top of the pin. Get in there. Doesn't cost you anything. You can use it anywhere. You might get a notification that, hey, you're in the US, but that's okay. You're still able to do it. I do not recommend putting your entire portfolio in any exchange like this. Put in, $100, $1,000, $5,000. You get bonuses for the different amounts that you put in. You can trade alongside us, but do it something that's risk adjusted to what you're trading or what you're comfortable with. But get involved and trade with us. Let's make some money. Look at that. That came down, almost hit my stop loss. What are we looking at here? This is looking like it's probably going to try and roll over. Let's see what's going. Let's just track this trade, baby. Let's get on. Yeah, we're on the 1 minute. I'm gonna give this a little bit wider berth. A little wider berth. And you notice that wider berth, that's a $25 loss. So I'm not too particularly worried about it. I just don't want to come down, have it tap my stop loss, and then just rock it up from here. And I don't recommend any of you trading 40x leverage. I've been doing this a long time. And it's this is also, this amount I'm trading $400. This is a minuscule part of, I put little segments into my trading allotment to trade with. And sometimes I go super high leverage. The larger plays I trade and all the stuff I'm trading with you guys. This is all position trades with no leverage. This is just the position trades that we're doing for the altcoin portfolio I've been sharing with you guys back since February. Remember, this dropped all the way down to like, I don't even remember. Let's look. This went all the way down to, what was this, 40,000 something, 54,000. And now it's back up here. But I'm not trading this. These are positions I am holding. And my other portfolios are doing quite well. So, looking at what's going on here, we got, we've had massive growth in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And so I segment my stuff to make sure that we are doing it the right way. I just missed grabbing the bottom of the wick in this 30-minute candle just a moment ago. Literally hit the bottom of a split second after I bounced at my target of, hey, this happens all the time. Can we get some likes for the healthy Kelly? Yeah, shout out to you. Yeah, get all those likes and maybe I'll be healthy. We're coming in towards the end of the stream though. So let's take a look because we got to give some giveaways, right? Where are we at on likes? Let's go ahead. We got 131 watching right now, 133 on YouTube, but we got 656 between Twitter and YouTube. We got 83, so we're doing 2 giveaways today. I'm going to give you all one last chance to come over here onto this stream right here, onto this tweet. If you're watching on YouTube, maybe you just zoomed in, I don't know. Go and retweet that tweet. Say, hey, come tune into my boy, whatever it is. I'm going to pick 2 winners today. And what are those winners going to be? We're going to give away 1 Arculus, $100 value, the best crypto cold storage solution out there. Thank you to our channel partners. Make sure you're protecting yourself. Make sure you're protecting your crypto. GetArculus.com. Use code LAB10 for 10% off. It's my favorite cold storage solution. We sent out a bunch of giveaways a couple days ago to the winners from a few weeks ago. But last chance, everybody go retweet. We are going to draw. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to ask really quick. A number between 17 and 25. First person to put it in, go. And then the next person, a number between 3 and 9, go. Let me know what those numbers are. We're doing random math here, so we can draw some random people, and we are going to do it right now. We're doing some giveaways, baby. I've been listening, just running errands and driving, so I can't chat. Well, big love to you, Miss. Oh, look at that! You see that? I moved it. This would have got stopped out. Would have wrecked my little butt on that. So now I'm going to move this up because now I'm more comfortable. Now I'm more comfortable. If this comes back down into this is a failure anyway. So it's okay. I'm actually going to put this slightly in profit. And this, I'm going to want you to know, I want you all to realize this right now. This shows it would be $2 in profit. This will not be $2 in profit. I will lose probably 30 or 40 bucks on this trade regardless. So I need to make 20 to 30 bucks on this trade just to make money because I'm trading on 40x leverage on this, which again, I do not recommend any of you do. So I have to pay a funding fee against what's going on. Because let's look at what the funding fee is. The funding fee is, negative right now, but I am fairly high leverage. So I do expect that there's going to be a lot of movement in this area. It's going to cost me some money for this trade. And we see the RSI still ticking up. The 1-minute chart does show that this will likely run out of steam soon. 3-minute chart also. Look at this, bearish divergence on the stochastics, 5-minute chart. Yeah, RSI is getting flat as well. This might not be that much of a winning trade, so I'm just going to put this up in profit. If it comes down, I'm going to prevent myself from losing money. And if it goes, then I'll be fine. You see how you actively manage? All right, let's scroll up. I got to see the first number. All of you are posting numbers. So 21. All right, 21 is the first number, and the second number for the 6. All righty. So, hey, I live streamed on Sunday. So today is the 6th day of the week. That's what that first number is going to be. It's also going to be what I'm going to divide the first number by to figure out what the winners are going to be. So Friday, we're picking both from today. So I hope all of you went and retweeted, showed some love, and you know what we'll do the Arculus, and we'll do $50 USDT Ethereum 20 as the second giveaway. So let's go ahead and draw it. They're both from today. We got 25 of you in here showing some love. And, maybe we'll go a little bit long today and look at a couple altcoins because we weren't able to look at any of that. We got 25 people, view engagement, and we got reposts. We're going to do quotes. Let's see. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Milkman is one of them. So Milkman, are you live right now? Are you watching Milkman? You're getting one of them, and you're getting the Arculus and the repost. We got, all right. Well, we got a big enough number, and we have enough. Usually we don't have enough people as the number is size. So 22 is a number. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 25, right? There's 25 total. So there's 25 total. So I could, there's 26 total. So I can just count back from 4. View post engagement, repost. So 1, I'm not going to count myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Museum of Corruption. Museum of Corruption. You get $50 USDT, but you got to reach out to me on Twitter at Kelly Kellam. I will go and follow you right now so you can DM me. Make sure you are following me. Send me a message, and I know exactly what this thing is, so don't go out there and create a fake one, somebody else, and I'll get that to you. And let's see where we're at on likes, and maybe we'll do another giveaway. Okay, so it's kind of flattened out. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys more than I can even tell you. I just want to encourage you all. This market is doing well. We are sitting here. Paul Barton, you are live. Shout out to you. Hey, hit me on Twitter as well. Did I follow you as well, Paul? Let me make sure I'm following you. Where did it go? Let me make sure I'm following you as well. Quotes. Paul Barton, where are you at? I'm going to follow you. Make sure you send me a message, and we will get you sorted out. Big love to everybody. We got the blockchain basement. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. How great is everybody in this family? You know what? I love you all so much, and I really want you guys to succeed. And I don't try to push things on you. We just build a lot of really great stuff. I want you to get involved. Share it with your friends and family. It doesn't even have to be with you. lab.bitlabacademy.com/deal. That is going away soon. I'll show you exactly what it looks like. You head right here. You come over right here to this page, lab.bitlabacademy. And now we got some helping hands helping with some of the other stuff as well. There's a lot of info here, but it's 15 days free. You sign up right there. You also lock in 33% off for the life of your account after that. After you sign up, that's for the Discord. And as soon as you sign up, then it gives you an option if you want to upgrade and get the indicators as well. Rather than paying like $77 a month, it's down to, I think it's like $45 or something. Huge discount that you keep for the life of your account. I hope you all participate. Get involved. We got a lot of things going on. We got a lot more content coming in there. We've got a lot of just nonstop in the Discord. This is, there's so much information in here on a daily basis. Just forecasts, breaking down chats, it's just nonstop chart requests. If you want things charted and what's going on, and guys, get involved. We're about to have the run of our lives, and people are worried that the bull market's over. This is why you need to get in there. I love you guys. Again, I appreciate you. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I think I'll be fully back to steam by Monday, but we will be doing some member streams this weekend. So tune in. Make sure you have the notifications turned on right below here on YouTube. This is where you get the member streams. And if your notifications are turned on, you may get notified on these posts in this post section. Sometimes I post out to the public and I delete it about 10 minutes after. But if you have your notifications turned on, you will get access to some cool stuff. I just want to incentivize you guys to participate, because this market, we're starting to see some green. Watch out for a little bit of a relief rally. Watch out for a little bit of a pullback, likely some chop this weekend. We got some big things in the works. I love you guys. That's all I got. Over, but never out, baby. Adios.